It's a bright flash, man. Anyway, this is a gay fan fiction of Harry Potter that me and a friend of mine, Alicia, wrote. It features Hagrid being raped by Draco Malfoy in the form of Ron Weasley. And I'm going to be doing a telling of this gay fan fiction in my impersonation of Bane from Dark Knight Returns.
Knowing the giant was lurking inside, with many magical animals for security, Draco knew this is going to be the most difficult target yet. Having ingested a polyjuice potion minutes before, a confident Malfoy, in the shape of Ron Weasley, opened the door to Hagrid's shack quietly and stepped in. Several magical beasts turned their heads, but gave no alarm to the figure of Ron, having seen him earlier that day, and many times before. Wingardium Leviosa, the boy uttered, and the chain ropes in his bag floated to the giant figure in the corner of the room, and began quietly wrapping themselves around his heaving extremities, suddenly pulling taut and jolting him out of his sleep. "What is the meaning of this?" said Hagrid, eyes bulging. "What are you doing, Ron?" "Just relax," he replied. "What do you mean, Ron?" "I mean, don't resist. You're not a wizard, Hagrid."
He is actually a wizard, though. That's kind of an error there, and I'm really sorry about that. I didn't know that Hagrid was a giant and also a wizard. Anyway.
"Just a giant. And I bet you can take a giant dick. We're going to send your business. I'm your friend, Ron. And now, you're my toy."
We'll go to page 2 here, ladies and gentlemen. So that first part was written while I was sober, and this is Alicia writing while she's drunk. I'm just going to go ahead and not do the main voice anymore because I'm kind of tired of it. "Toy," Hagrid replied, still flustered from awaking to this demented turn of events. "Yes, my toy. Now stop asking questions and take it. Petrificus totalis." Hagrid stopped every movement, stiff as a board, his raging hard-on just as stiff as his paralyzed legs. Malfoy made his way across the dusty cabin. The floor creaked as Malfoy stalked up towards his prey, and his breathing intensified with anticipation. Alicia can't spell anticipation. He climbed onto the giant's lap with no resistance, but Hagrid's eyes shone with fear and his skin was moist, with also anticipation again. Kind of a lack of vocabulary there. Anyway, here's another part from me. Reeling from excitement, Malfoy stripped his garments from his body faster than he ever had in his life. "Sectum Sempra!" he boomed, slashing the behemoth's pants and undergarments off his body with great precision. Only the thick material of Hagrid's clothes were cut. The monster's body, gleaming with sweat, his hard-on shone in the dim evening light. Veins bulging, Malfoy couldn't help but let out a startled cry of delight. The man had a penis larger than a hippogriff's wing feathers. Malfoy had to lift the petrification spell. He craved the giant's rough voice. "Ron, this isn't right. I thought you were my friend," Hagrid spewed, distraught and hornier than in years. "Stop denying it, Hagrid. Just give in to your pleasure," Malfoy said, mouth dripping with saliva. The sight of the giant's massive boner drawing him slowly to his knees. With one quick movement, he popped the huge dick deep into his throat.
I fucking read this shit, dude.
You should stop recording right now.
No, you good. You're good.
Give me a sec.
I've only got 4 minutes left.
Okay. Hagrid let out a moan of pleasure and tugged on his deceptively red hair. "Ron," he slurred between struggling breaths. No hint of resistance at all. Malfoy took that as approval and plunged the giant's throbbing dick further into his soaking wet mouth.
That's Alicia.
Because of its size, it could only be fit about halfway in. He watched the thick... Why am I British now? I don't understand. He watched the thick veins twitch with pleasure and let his hands play around. As he made his way through the thick, overgrown mounds of hair, He tugged as hard as his small hands could. Hagrid let out a there's words here. Moan. Oh, that's it.
Yeah, I know I went.
It's to be continued, everyone.